I wanted to have this conversation because, like, I see, like, I'm really going off what I see y'all sharing, and I seen Holiday share something that said FBA, Aboriginals, Indians, we owe some shit like this. I want to speak on that shit because the shit is ridiculous. Like, I can't get you to understand that you not owed the motherfucking thing. And it's hard to get you to understand that people that stand that literally in the community and in other communities, and you know what I'm saying, I don't call these motherfucking little YouTube podcasters community. I'm gonna stop doing that stupid shit. I'm gonna call this shit a bunch of motherfuckers that's together that all want to bed, because that's all it is. I want to speak to certain people when I say this, because when I speak about myself, I guess people look at it and like, you know, they look at it like, what? Well, he talking about himself, he ain't talking about me. So I want to use this and say this to the people in the community, to the podcasters that make these type of titles, like we owe millions and we owe this. No, famo, it's not true. It's not true at all, famo. Now, what were we owed? We were owed certain things as far as us being poor, and they gave it to us. We the most aid collecting motherfuckers. Like, literally, half of this aid and shit was started for us. Like, literally, the men, they cut out a lot of shit. And now they taking our aid and what we've been getting and giving to other people. So who are the people that's owed? Your auntie that's fucking sitting on Section 8 for 13 to 14 years. Your cousin who got all them fucking kids and they want to take care of them and then want to start blaming the white man. These are the people that are in this system because they put themselves in the system of begging. And now they in these so-called communities. We're owed what that we didn't collect. At this point, all we owed is fairness. And if that's something to speak on, then I'll speak on the fairness. If they could be fair. But I work my way from the bottom, like anybody that got a success story. I was in a fucked up position, like anybody that got a success story. But I'm not gonna use that to be like, yeah, motherfucker owe me. Listen, Holiday, whoever else, your mama, your daddy be wrong with you, nigga. If you broke right now at that age and your mama and your daddy gone, or whatever the case, if hopefully they not gone, they still here, but just speaking on it, and they gone, ain't no way you shouldn't have no money. Ain't no way. Ain't no way they died and got up out of here and didn't leave you nothing. That ain't the white man's fault, boy. That ain't got nothing to do with the white man. And that's what you niggas don't understand. Nobody took anything from you, and definitely you. Nobody owes you nothing for the work that you think your ancestors did, nigga. That you think, I wanna take that and say that again. Nobody owes you for the work that you think your ancestors did. Just because you think they were slaves because they were colored. Because you think that, like you sit up here in a minute and say, we weren't all slaves. All right, if you weren't a slave, then you ain't owed nothing. You ain't owed nothing. Maybe, as a matter of fact, you owe the people something. Because you was either on the other side or you weren't doing it at all. Either way. I'm just being honest. What are you owed? What are these people telling you owe? What are these corrupt ass people that now put themselves together, old nothing ass niggas, don't got no ambition, would rather sit on this motherfucker than to get up and go to work every day, would rather sit on here and beg and tell you the world owe him something. Nigga, I ain't even in the same caliber or category as you. Motherfucker don't owe me shit. And I'm just being honest, bruh. Just being honest. My mama and my daddy owe me, nigga. And they still owe me. They gonna be owing me to the motherfucking dirt because they never paid. They never paid for the whole free trip my mom's got. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't speaking on my mom's as she a bogus lady. She got her shit together for her. You know what I'm saying? She take care of herself. But, if anybody put me in a fucked up ass predicament, it was her. It wasn't the white man. And I'm not gonna give it the say women ain't got no accountability. And as oh man, it's the white man, it was the times. It was the 80s. Motherfuckers was making choices to party they fucking life away and have babies that they can't take care of and do drugs. Them was the choices that was made by your people, my people, and everybody else. So what do a motherfucker owe you? And then you will run and say, oh, well, they put the drugs out here. Ain't nobody tell you to do them, nigga. Thanks for telling me that if a motherfucker start putting coke out in the city and you down on your last, you gonna start sniffing coke. That's crazy, man. No, take accountability. That's all the motherfucker really asking the people to do, man. Like, that's not a hard thing to do. Nobody owes you anything. These niggas are living off these podcasts because, first of all, they saying they calling you the wrong thing. Okay, we over the nationality shit. We understand we Americans at the end of the day. Okay. They saying that. Now they saying you're owed this and you owe black people owe millions. Who the fuck is black? Who the fuck is these people? I had to tell a lady today, a customer today, like, she like, yeah, the people descendants of slaves. I said, why do you call me black and said I was a descendant of a slave? What made you think that? She said, well, the people who are descendants of slaves. I say, you automatically thought that because you saying I'm black, and that's the story that they give you. Well, that's not my story. And it's kind of unfair that you go with that immediately because you see the color of my skin or you see who I am. Or we going under this label as black, so you just labeling everybody black. That's not, no, ma'am. Don't feel sorry for me. That's the problem around here. You niggas is trying to make motherfuckers feel sorry for you until you get something. And half of this ain't your story. And when the real story fuck around to come out on how vicious you was and how you was killing motherfuckers that was showed up on your land and how all this type of shit was happening, you gonna be the older motherfucker. My granddad used to be like, I don't give a fuck. If they missed you, don't say nothing. You motherfuckers gonna realize y'all owe some motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers are beggars, bro. Aboriginal dollar a day. Dollar a day. FBA. Oh, we're owed millions. Who, nigga? Who? We not the same, bruh. Your sorry ass ain't owed nothing, and you not gonna get good people that's up working for everything that they got to give you something because they feeling sorry or they feeling like we ain't got this what we got because you kicking that fake ass knowledge, nigga. No, it don't work like that. Nigga, like, I want Supreme, whoever the fuck he is, Supreme Chalupa Taco Bell ass nigga, to tell me what the fuck is niggas owed, nigga. You wasted your whole life on this bitch sitting up here talking about Moorish, Aboriginal, and bullshit, and you could have built you a motherfucking empire by this point. Nigga, what are you selling? What are we owed? Why are we fucking crying? Are they not giving out federal funding for everything? Yes. Are we not collecting EBT? Yes. That's, you owed food. We took food out of your mouth by the words of you and your history. We took from you. So we gave you EBT. Up there not being fair with the EBT. So the Black Panthers went ahead and made WIC for women, making sure that we get the nutrients because y'all not selling the nutrients in our neighborhood. Y'all being unfair. So we ban all this garbage. So we want to make sure that the women are getting this aid so that they can get their nutrients, so that we can raise our children. Are they not giving our women Section 8, giving them everything to call themselves independent? Yes. Are they independent? Hell no. The government has replaced you. You need to be talking about, white man, take back whatever the fuck you giving us right now and let motherfuckers work. So women can be dependent on the men, and men can need their women. We need to go back to working. That's how we get back. Ain't no this, how do we get back what we lost and everything? Your ancestor was a worker, nigga. Your ancestor was a hard worker. You're not that. You a lazy piece of shit. You want to know how can we get the women back to where they need us? Cut the bitch off aid. Cut that bitch off aid. Cut her off motherfucking EBT. Cut her off housing. Cut that shit out. I bet a bitch gonna act right. I bet she is. You even threaten that shit right now. and tell these women, if your son commits murder or your kids commit murder, you can't get aid, you can't get Section 8. If that's the case, you can't get nothing. If you tell them, hey, they're a felon. Now, they can't get this because they're a felon, but you can. But if they tell their ass, you can't get it, if they tell these women, you can't get it, guess what? Kids gonna be straightened up all in school. Bitches gonna be acting right. But if you take it all away and make bitches work, they not gonna be out here having babies left and right. We're dependent on them. And you got us dependent on them begging, my nigga. We're not old shit. Don't give me shit else. Your hands are open, and that's the fucking problem. It's causing all the problems. You want to give what? We don't need nothing from the government. Nothing. What do we need? Need them to get the fuck out of our business and out the way. That's it. That's what we need. That's what we need. Everything else, we should have been achieving out here. You niggas speak all of this motherfucking grant shit. It's land up in here, Wisconsin, for sale everywhere. Acres of land. It ain't just down south. And down south ain't the only country. Every time I think of country, I think down south. Well, I'm out here in the country, and this bitch is Wisconsin. I done seen country shit. Wild turkeys, wild motherfucking animals running around, desert cranes landing and eating. I done seen everything I see down south right here in the Midwest. This the motherfucking country too. What is a country? It ain't just down south. And it's land up here for sale. But what have you niggas got together and brought? What have you niggas, all the paperwork y'all got, and y'all know the federal government did doing this, doing that. Y'all ain't got together and asked to get none of that paperwork together and get some land and really motivate and move on that. All you niggas asked to do is beg. And that's since you can't beg us, you want to tell us we owed all this from the enemy. Like, bro, I don't even think y'all know who y'all enemies are. Keep telling y'all, we not the same, bruh. We got to get this understanding, my nigga. If you're not getting up at work, if you getting up podcasting, and I'm able to do that when I was home because I was in a much higher position than I am now. I'm making much more money at the position I'm in now, but I was in a much higher position. I was in a much higher position when I was home, and I didn't have to do much. So I could go live and do whatever the fuck I want. But now I'm back working. And, you know what I'm saying, like having to work like a worker. But I don't see you niggas doing anything. You haven't changed that up. You still going live at 10 o'clock late at night. Nigga, you ain't making no money. You can't be at work. Where's the holidays at work? Where's these niggas at work? Where are they without begging or being on live? Nowhere. Not doing nothing. When I call Slim them and Cali, when I call niggas, they on their way to work. They like, all right, bro, woo, yeah, woo. Niggas will have a little minor setbacks, and this might be going on. Niggas might not be working, but niggas are at work. These niggas ain't working, gonna tell me what I'm owed. You should know you sitting at home worrying about what you can get from the government. Not me, bruh. I'm not a bagger. I'm the type of nigga that say, take it all away. Take it all away. Take the aid away. Take it all the fuck away. We don't want your shit. Democrats, we don't want your shit. Republicans, whoever the fuck, federal government, we don't want your shit. What do we want? We want jobs created so that we can work and build. Because without working, you ain't built shit. Our ancestors work, you some bitches. That's y'all problem. Y'all not working. Y'all will never amount to our ancestors because they didn't have this bullshit ass wheelchair that the government is giving out right now. You being well taken care of, just like them fucking fake ass Native Americans. You being well taken care of. Anytime a motherfucker could wake up and walk down to the DHS office and get food stamps and get motherfucking some of the women getting cash on their food stamps, get health care, get everything you need because you're poor and you broke and you don't got nothing. Nigga, that's it. Fuck else you want, bitch. The same aid you get, they getting on the reservations. The same aid. The same aid, they just got a different name for it. Yeah, you're getting this right here because you're a Native American. They giving them motherfucking food stamps cards and maybe like $600 motherfucking SSI check. What the fuck does that matter to me? Because I could go get that same shit if I was poor, hungry, and begging. But I ain't no fucking beggar. And you niggas be want to know what it is that our ancestors did. They wasn't begging. Our women wasn't eating out the hand of the motherfucking government. They wasn't doing that. They were staying home, taking care of things at home so Pops can go work. Sometimes they were single because Pops died and they had to work, but they did not beg, bitch. The problem is we got too much giving out going on. It's the fucking problem. And now we about to feel that as Americans because now we got immigrants taking our place to get our funding. Now that same shit you begging for, them Arabs ain't saying shit because they getting it. Them Arabs ain't saying shit that own these 7-Elevens and stores because they getting it free tax. First of all, that's what you need to be fighting about, bitch. Free tax. These motherfuckers get 5 years free tax to open a business and then turn around and motherfucking get EBT cards and everything, buying the shit from themselves that they selling with the EBT. That's the problem. You don't see them on here begging, talking about what the government owe them, because they getting it, bitch. You've been begging so much and so dependent on the government that you still begging. You begging when you got it. The fuck? What do you want? And yet and still, I don't see a bunch of niggas meeting on the end of the block, putting their EBT together and got freezers in buildings and shit and making sure that everybody eating. I don't see that. Can't beg for the shit that you can put together with the shit you already given. There is no blocks except maybe Bones and them out there. That's the only people I ever heard of doing it. Farming and using their shit to get this and that. That's the only people I heard doing it. But there is never, I don't know, no block in Chicago where the whole block is getting EBT, is getting all this shit. They ain't got together and put they $300 a piece. Some of these women $500, some of these women $1,000 EBT together and feed the whole neighborhood. They're not doing that. Nigga, we got to give a fuck about each other first before we beg some motherfucker. We got to think how we going to eat off what you gave us before we beg a motherfucker and get stuck begging a motherfucker. Holiday, I ain't got a problem with you. My problem is you a beggar, nigga. And we two different niggas. So while you got the people that's hard workers like myself begging, have them beg for a voter registration card. Have them beg to motherfucking work. Not no begging for you to give me something out of, oh, you owe me, because, bitch, that's not my lifestyle. If they owe you for slavery and you all was fucking slaves, then you're all black. You're all African. Do you understand that? You're all related to Harriet Tubman. You all came in from Liberia through the American Colonization Society. You're all slaves. Nigga, we had wars with these white motherfuckers. We had wars. And in wars, people lose. People get left. And they came and they cleaned it up. And they gave you aid. They gave you projects, which is reservations. They gave you everything. And look what the fuck you doing. You still begging for them to give you something. But when they wasn't given, we were at our strongest points. When we wasn't beggars. Understand this. I am everything like my ancestors. Because since I was in foster care, since I didn't get this, living with the rats and the roaches, eating out the fucking government box with the powdered milk and the big ass government cheese and the big ass thing of peanut butter and the corn flakes and shit, eating that shit growing up every day, eating off the trailers every day. I'm still not blaming nobody, nigga. I'm suited up at 6:30 in the morning, ready to fucking go to work, nigga. We not the same, my nigga. You a beggar. You a beggar. You're not even a worker. You a beggar. That's my problem. We ain't owed the motherfucking thing that we ain't already getting. And right now, at this point, I wish they take you all off of it because the taxes are high because they blaming it on you motherfuckers that's begging and getting the EBT and the aid and the shit. We paying taxes. Workers are paying taxes on that. Now I'm paying for you and the immigrant. And all of this time you've been on EBT and housing, you still ain't got your shit together. All this time, and you still want to beg. Nah, bitch, you need to get out here and work. Whatever nigga, baby daddies you got need to work. All you motherfuckers need to work. Shut the fuck up. My name Wild Indian, a.k.a. Wild. And I ain't no fucking beggar. And I'm everything like my motherfucking ancestors, nigga. Cause I'm a real fucking worker. A provider. Motherfucker that don't need nothing from nobody. Sitting out here right now. Let me tell you how real in the gap. I'm sitting out here right now, nigga. I get my first joint. That motherfucker about $2,500. My first joint, cause they take 3 weeks to pay you. Nigga, I got 60 miles on my truck. Nigga, I'm gonna be able to talk about this shit. I got 60 miles on my truck. I got motherfucking, I just paid the rent to the place that I'm in. That's the last $500 I got right now. At this point in time, right now. I got $12 in my pocket. Bitch, I've been out here for 3 weeks. You think I ain't making no way? Watch me in the summertime while you were begging. Watch me. I made a way, my nigga. 60 miles worth of gas on this bitch. That's on E. My other truck filled up, my work truck. And I got $13 in my pocket. Always be real. I got $13 in my pocket. I came down here just like one of my ancestors did. I remember I had my Ford F-150 and goddamn, I had $500 I had to pay my goddamn rent. I worked every goddamn day, hard as shit. And now I got a house right here in Wisconsin, and that's my land over there. Both my kids in school, and do. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a story. I didn't ask them white motherfuckers for aid. I didn't go down to EBT. I didn't do none of that. That's a story. That will be my story in a minute. But until then, I'm about to go in this gas station and not get gas for this goddamn car that ain't got no gas in it. I'm going to use these 60 miles tomorrow to come and pick up my work truck and go back home and go to sleep. I've been working, bruh. I'm building. For real. You niggas is talking. Y'all think building is getting together on the social media and talking about what you don't got. Get your bum ass on. That ain't building. This is building right here. Take accountability, you motherfuckers. Go get a job if you don't work, you motherfuckers. Get your family together first before you come talking to me, motherfucker. You got people in your family hungry, dying, and everything. Gang banging, shooting niggas. You ain't went out once and talked to them, nigga. Get your goofy ass on. You ain't talking to your family once, but you gonna talk to us. Get the fuck out of here. Stop begging. Begging got us fucked up. We asked for something else. The government is gonna write it up as some funding. That funding is gonna be given to particular people. Just like now. When the particular people get this funding, they gonna lay on that funding. I'm never gonna get it. I work. I'm never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. But you get the funding. You don't stack yourself and get the fuck on. I got aunties that's been laying on Section 8. Listen, on Section 8 for goddamn, and I know them, and I be in their house, and they be always complaining about every fucking thing. Bitch, you done had this Section 8 apartment and houses since we was kids. I'm 30. How you don't own a house? How every job you work at is mediocre as fuck? You got the time to do whatever. You get on Section 8, they lower your rent, you don't work, we'll just take it away until you get some work. Get on Section 8, you're gonna get EBT. All your fucking kids are grown now, and you still getting this funding. But you the type of motherfucker that's on here with Chief Holiday big. Man, get your silly ass on. It's smoke for any motherfucking body that say my motherfucking name. Cause I'm about to expose you niggas for what the fuck y'all is. A bunch of soft ass niggas. These niggas ain't got together. They ain't no leaders. Niggas is cracked out, doped out, and drinking Ice House begging and entertaining y'all. Fuck away from my car, boy. Fuck is this white boy doing? Fuck, they walk so close to my shit. I think they be hating. It don't matter. They gonna find out. But anyway, stop fucking begging, bruh. Stop fucking begging. Stand up on your own too. You a man. The motherfucking government don't owe me shit. My family already went through everything. If I was a slave or if I've been through something, They went through everything they had to go to. They went through everything they had to go through to get me to this step right now. Nigga, they paid the price already. Nigga, they owe them. They owe me shit. I'm already here. I'm fully functional. You know what I'm saying? Man on right, everything. I'm not owed shit. And whatever you owe me, you giving out already. Because you're giving out food, you're giving out medical. And I'm going to tell you this, we don't want it no more. That shit right there, then fucked our women up. We don't want it. We don't want your aid. We don't want none of that shit. Half us men ain't even getting it. Fuck is we begging for it for? Holiday probably getting it, po ass nigga. Fuck are we begging for? Half of us men don't even get it. What are we begging for? Keep playing, y'all. Keep playing the game. Y'all have a nice motherfucking day. I'm going to speak to y'all in English. I ain't going to say Osiasa. I ain't going to say Halito. I ain't going to say none of that. I ain't going to say none of that. I'm going to say have a fucking nice day and get your punk ass up for work. Or if you don't got work, go find work. If you a nigga that got it where you think of businesses and you open up shit yourself, go do that. Focus on that. Focus on that, building yourself. Stop begging. Stop trying to make us motherfuckers feel sorry for us. Because they got the whole wrong story feeling sorry. They feeling sorry for blacks, descendants of slaves. Bitch, I'm not that. And if you stole us while we was at war, that ain't a slave. I'm a prisoner of war, nigga. Your neighborhood is failing because Lil Pookie and them down the street keep shooting everybody. Oh, the white man giving out the guns, who telling them to kill their own people? Take accountability. Go talk to Pookie now. Go talk to the blocks. You niggas ain't been nowhere but online. Out here with the gangbangers. I ain't said any of the gangbangers that went live with me and told you, BD cool as hell. Nigga feed me in the streets. Look out for me. And I always tell me to do the right thing, folks, even if we in the streets and we out here getting it. Still tell them to do the right thing. Come on, man. These motherfuckers. I think dude just wanted to like, this the white people. And they believe that they're the only ones that's supposed to drive these trucks. What's up? Like, so they pull up right next to me and stare at me. He was just in the car just staring at me. What the fuck is up? I don't give a fuck. They think they the only ones that drive F-150s. Like, it was all that room over there to pull, but they want to pull right by me. They racist in their own way down here, but they can't stop me from shit. What you think I wouldn't even tell my kids that these people is racist because we done went too far. Racism then turned into slavery. Racism and beating the motherfucker then turned into they was slaves, they was helpless. Racism and did all that. Like, we don't even need to tell no more fucking stories. Let's just live. But I'm gone though, people. I gotta get my motherfucking coffee and get to it. Cause I ain't got time to be fucking begging or feeling helpless.